and entertainment news.
Coded Tunes Reunion. Musical group Coded Tunes reunites with artists like Nice.
This is a concert that we're doing. From the person playing the guitar, to the conga, to the drummer, they are all Coded Tunes. And the reason is this: we take precautions on everything we want to do. Most times when you go to all these concerts, the equipment, the mic, the sounds are not right. You will be on top of your voice and screaming. So imagine someone doing that for like 5 years. Because after the release of Gongaso, I was doing shows back and forth for almost 5 years.
Lord of Adasa. They intend to hold a show come May 10, 2015 at the Eco Hotel and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos.
Like you rightly said, it's not just about the reunion concerts. The reunion concert is great. It's a concept that is birthed out of bringing together all the artists that Coded Tunes have produced or discovered over the years. And not only that, it's also to bring together a lot of the artists that Ivy Kabasa have worked with his creative genius.
Secondly, on the local scene, new video by Mr. Rowe, Blow My Trumpet, featuring Fanzy Papaya.
She dey blow my trumpet, press my piano, play my guitar.
Mr. Rowe is back again after the release of It's About Time. He comes out with a video to his smash hit single Blow My Trumpet featuring Fanzy Papaya. The video was shot in Lagos and directed by Clarence Peters. Enjoy.
My mistress, my beautiful princess. Me without you, my life would be stressed. From the very first day you came into my life, anytime where I see your face, I see a wife. But nevertheless, maybe I'm not the first, but for choosing me among the rest, you are the best. The way you take rearrange my life.
Now to the foreign scenes. Coldplay donates £10,000 to Hampshire amputee Alex Lewis. Coldplay have donated £10,000 to an inspiring quadruple amputee who lost his limb from a deadly infection. The band's frontman Chris Martin personally emailed Alex Lewis from Stockbridge, Hampshire, to say he had renewed his faith in life. Rosemary Court, who helps manage Mr. Lewis Charity Trust, said it had been astonished to discover the substantial donation from the band. Ms. Court said the generosity had been such a lift for Mr. Lewis. Awesome force. Mr. Lewis, a father, contracted a streptococcal infection which led to the rare strep A toxic shock syndrome. His infected limbs were starting to poison his body and had to be amputated to save his life. He has since appeared on television and radio to talk about how he wants to help others less fortunate than him. The donation to the Alex Lewis Trust had been followed up by an email from a Coldplay employee who wrote that Mr. Martin would like to personally get in touch. Days later, Mr. Lewis received an email from the singer. It said, "I was very moved by your story, having read about it recently and wanted to reach out and say how incredible your approach to life is and inspiring." Secondly, on the foreign scene, Carey Mulligan turns table on male-dominated movies. This year, Oscar-nominated actress Carey Mulligan is starring in not one but two films where women are the protagonists. First out of the gate is an adaptation of Thomas Hardy's Far From the Madding Crowd. You don't expect to find strong female leads in a story written 141 years ago. But that's exactly what Carey Mulligan did when she discovered Bathsheba Everdeen, the heroine of Thomas Hardy's Far From the Madding Crowd. She's a great character in any time, the 29-year-old says. I think that's the thing. Bathsheba is very modern. She's very ahead of her time. She's so three-dimensional and fully fleshed, which is why she's so much fun to play. Hardy is playing with fate. He is trying to tell us that you can't control life. Thomas Vinterberg, director. Everdeen is a young, beautiful woman whose life and fortunes change when she inherits her uncle's farm. The story provides an unflinching portrait of love in all its forms, from unscrupulous, manipulative adoration to fully fledged romance, as Everdeen is torn between three very different suitors. Mulligan, best known for Drive, The Great Gatsby, and her breakthrough Oscar-nominated role in An Education, takes on the role in a new adaptation of Hardy's novel directed by Thomas Vinterberg. Working with the three men is such a rare thing, Mulligan marvels. Usually, you're the supporting actress to leading men, so it's a funny dynamic when it gets switched around.